NSB. So we're down here at Orlando Speedworld, going for a Funday Sunday. We only brought the Dart. We're fixing to go down here and make our first pass. We got to get the car cameraed up and stuff. So we'll be out here on the track here in a little bit. So we're in line waiting to get up here so we can get a pass put in. We'll go down and check out all the vehicles real quick. We are toward the back of the line. Dean's car.
right, let's talk about these 3 passes you just watched. Well, first off, I want to give a shout out to Dylan at Levi's Backyard Performance. He was actually down here in Florida for work, and he stopped by the shop on Saturday and come with us to the track for that Funday Sunday. It was awesome getting to hang out, talk with him. Go over there and check his channel out. I'll link it up here and down in the description. He may have some more footage of some of the other races that were going on in Orlando that day. But back to the first race. I always, when we get there, we always take the track, drive it down the return road, kind of make a circle everything, warm everything up. The way this clutch works, it needs a little heat in it, and it was cold that day. I think the high was like 54 degrees. So I think on that first pass, it felt all right in the car. It felt a little bit slow and a little bit out of shape, but yeah, it felt like a decent pass. It come out. I lost, unfortunately, the time slips disappear, but it was a 10-12 at 128, 129, I believe, which wasn't what we're looking for. I had the same Toon in it as I did for No Name Nationals, and I did turn that thing up most of the way because I was trying to get into the 5s. They had a deal running. I think it was $125 if you can make a 590 pass, so I went for it. Plus, me and Just Mopar Joe were going to have one final race or whatever, so I had it kicked up a little bit trying to take down old Joe, but that never worked out. And like I said, I just left the car alone. We took it back to the track. I just wanted to see what that Toon would do, and the only thing I really did was I did turn up the launch a couple hundred RPM for that pass, and like I said, it was like a 647 in the 8th at 112, I believe, which the speed was all right, still a little slow on that. Second pass, that one felt really good. We actually got to race old Larry, which we've known Larry a long time from work and everything, in his Duster, but it's a fast car. But went out there, and on that pass, it hooked, seemed really good. The 60 foot was a little off. I think it was like a 147 60 foot, which still isn't great, but it did a 613 in the 8th at 116 miles an hour, and then a 960 and a quarter at 142 or 44, I believe. So that was great. So I was wanting to get at least into the 9s that day, and a 5 for the 8th. The 8th didn't quite work out, but we smashed that 9. Like I said, we went all the way down to 960. I'd have been happy with a 990, but a 960, I'll take it. Then the third pass, I did turn up a couple more 100 RPM on the start because it was sticky out there. It was nice. And you seen what happened. First second gift, which I don't know if I had a little bit to do with that, because I did bounce it off the rev limiter going in, let it run a little too long in first, so I did bounce it off the rev limiter going into second. Whether that caused it or not, or it was just time, because like I said, that's probably about 50-60 passes we've had on that rear end. Now everybody talks about 8 3/4, but that's what we got. I don't know if we'll switch over in the future. If we go too much more power, we'll probably have to, but right now we're going to stick with 8 3/4. But yeah, like I said, we did pretty good. I didn't get my 5, but I did get my 9 1/4, so I'll take that. And yeah, so here's the video of us getting it out and seeing all the carnage. See ya. Now trying to get the dart back in. Rear end's locked up. So let's see what we can come up with here.
Look at piece of metal.
right up underneath the hitch and actually kept the wheels off the ground so we could pull it in over the concrete. I'll take that as a win. That was awesome.
Go back in my door, my truck, my car can't fit.
John Deere for the win.
I do want to show y'all something. I mean, see this tire here? This is a week later, and look at all this grass, everything. How sticky they do the track at Orlando. I mean, this is a week later, and this tire is so sticky. This is a front tire. You don't spin a front tire. And of course, if you come back here and look at the back tires, look how nasty they are. Look, I mean, they're just got crap all over them before we pushed it in because it's so sticky. That's the difference between Sykeston's track. You don't get all this. You go to Huntsville or you go to Orlando, they prep their track. They know how to do it, and it's sticky. And thus, probably their gear being ripped out. Now we got the axles out. They're laying there on the floor. So we ready to pull a chunk. We had heck trying to get it come loose, but we got it loose. You ready? You want to go up a little bit higher with you? Should come right out. Just tip it back with any oil, it'll stay in the chunk. Yeah. Oh, what'd you hit?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, we took a few teeth, it looks like.
Holy crap.
Yeah, she ate some teeth up. Pretty good.
The other one. Bad too.
Yeah, inside the ring. It's got 277, 2.869. Wow. She snapped them. So there's the telltale sign of what happens when you're putting horsepower down. So this is the gear that came out of the Dart, which is 8 up. And this is the 411 that I had in the Super B, which I'm going back to a 355 for the Super B. I think the 355 does me a better time in the 8th and the quarter. So our goal is to take this gear and we're going to move it over onto the spool with the pinion and all and get it back together, and hopefully we don't rip the 411 out. So that's going to be pretty much all on this video. So don't forget to subscribe and like, and maybe the next one you'll see it going back down the track with the 411. Till next time, bye.